Hello, I would like to make a video about a couple of resources that I've just picked up. Cody, whose YouTube channel is Cody Languages Blog, recommended getting some phrase books. He recommended the Lonely Planet series. I couldn't find those in my local Waterstones, but I got the Blitz series. Here they are for German and Finnish. I believe he has Mandarin and Swahili in the Lonely Planet series. They're good. They cost about £5 each, and yeah, although they're designed for mainly for visitors of the country, so visitors who aren't really interested in learning the language to any kind of fluency, they do come in handy for language learners, as I believe Cody's video says. I'll put a link to his video at the bottom. Both of these split up into different sections such as meals, sightseeing, disability, health, that sort of thing. They have lists of nouns and adjectives, obviously just in their basic forms. One of the most useful things I find about these is that they contain a quick reference grammar. The reference grammar is obviously, it's got basically got like conjugation tables for the verbs in like simple past and the present and present continuous. They have things about the definite article in German. They have negation, imperatives, that sort of thing. So it's just kind of the simple grammar. But it's things I find that I end up looking through big manuals and big books just to try and find these tables. Whereas they're stored in a very, very nice handy place at the end of these books. So I recommend them for their grammars. They also contain pronunciation guides, which I found with the German Teach Yourself Complete German, it doesn't actually have a complete pronunciation guide. It gives you the pronunciations by like chapter by chapter, which I find a bit stupid because you're likely to come across most pronunciation at first. I'll just let this helicopter pass. Yeah. So that's useful. They also contain small dictionaries. I mean these vary in their use. They're not always bilingual. The Finnish one actually only goes from English to Finnish, but the German one goes both ways. They contain about 23, 24 pages. Obviously everything in their basic form, so it's not particularly useful. But if you got it to hand and you know it's the simple words, that could be handy. But as far as dictionaries go, have a look at this Blitz book, this Blitz German that I got recently. It's German to English and then English to German. There's also the Langenscheidt, which is Finnish. I believe it's actually the same publisher. I believe they're both Blitz. I picked them up in the same store. I picked both the Blitz and the Langenscheidt version of Finnish in the same store, and they were exactly the same. I don't entirely understand that. Maybe they're collaborating companies or something. But yeah, in terms of these dictionaries, again, the dictionaries vary in use. As I'll say about the phrase books, you've got to check to make sure. If you're getting it for the grammar and reference kind of section, then you've got to check that's got everything you want in it. If you're getting it for a dictionary, I'm not sure why you would, but then obviously check it's bilingual. If you're getting it for the list, then check it's got the right kinds of sections, kind of nouns, kind of adjectives, that sort of thing. But as far as the dictionaries go, the German I find the German is a lot better than the Finnish in this particular series. It's great. It gives the gender of all the nouns, irregular plural and genitive forms. It also gives the irregular verb forms where they exist. Else you can look them up in the tables in the phrase books. The Finnish I find less useful in this particular series because everything is basically given in its standard form. The verbs are only given in their infinitive form, and the nouns are only given in their nominative singular form. When you've actually got three other like principal parts of nouns, which you can't always derive from that nominative singular. This doesn't give them. But still, this was what, £7. This was £4 actually, very cheap. so even though they don't contain that much, for a little pocket dictionary. Very handy. Don't expect another video from me for about another 2.5 weeks, because I'm going to Ireland tomorrow, which is very exciting. We're going to travel around clockwise from Cork to Dublin, so the kind of long way around there. We're going around in a camper van. Really excited about that, and I'll definitely make some sort of video about it if I get together enough pictures and things. And yeah, so also lately I've been concentrating a lot more on my Finnish, so I'm going to give a sort of mini review of the Essential Finnish book that I've been using, which is a very old book. I'll also try and make a video on Icelandic if I can think of anything to talk about. Yeah, thank you for watching.